Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Let's Play Edna and Harvey the Breakout. This is a point-and-click adventure. I haven't yet to do one, and I was going to do Sam & Max, but this game, I thought it fit a little bit more with the New Year's Eve, and speaking of which, thank you all very much for inviting me into your home and sharing New Year's Eve with me. Hopefully you guys have a safe one tonight. But it should be said that this will probably not be updated every week. It'll be whenever I get around to it. So, yes, I love this game for the record. This game is very unique, shall we say, and it has its own charm. As long as you have an open mind, it is very, very fun. What are we breaking out from, you may be asking? Well, you shall see in about, I'd say, 30 seconds. Maybe a little longer, don't quote me on that. This game is fully voice acted, so there's going to be less commentary than usual. There'll still be some, don't worry, but a lot less than probably, let's say, my Persona Let's Play. This game is very beautiful. If you like the art style, I find it quite charming myself. But everybody's different. And there's our protagonist. Actually, I don't know if you could call her a protagonist or not, but that's who we're controlling. Probably going, what the hell? Yeah, we're in a padded room. Guess what we're breaking out from? How does one get out of a padded room? Well, you shall see.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo.
Pah!
And they just simply drop us in right there. Very little ado. And now we gotta figure out how in the hell to get out of a padded room. People have tried this for hundreds of years. Now we have to do it all out of nowhere. Yeah, you can look at things, you can pick them up, you can talk to, and you can use stuff. You also have your stuffed rabbit, Harvey. Now Harvey is a unique thing. Well, it'd be better just show you this first.
That is a door. It is closed.
Okay, not a very good example. I know this well, though.
It's locked.
What did you expect?
Yes. Harvey talks to us. I think we know why we're in the padded room now.
Hiya, door. How's it hanging today?
I was feeling a little unhinged earlier, but I'm feeling better now. In fact, I'm experiencing a perverse satisfaction from blocking your way.
I hate you, door.
Yeah, you can talk to just about everything. Yeah, that's one of the funniest parts. You can talk to just about anything in the game.
You're a good-for-nothing deadbeat, chair.
A lot of times they're actually very funny jokes.
Hold it, table. Good boy.
Sometimes they just make you grin. Other times they really do make you laugh out loud.
Hey, Harvey. Do you want to play emergency room?
Only if I get to play the surgeon.
In that case, I'll give it a pass. How do you feel about this chair, Harvey?
It's hiding something.
You think so? It looks so harmless.
That's just a cover, believe me.
Yeah, Harvey can make things a lot more interesting than they actually appear to be.
I wonder what the padding is for.
Sound insulation, I guess.
You mean no one can hear us in here?
It's still worth a try.
Ah!
Will you cut it out in there?
I don't think he liked that too much. Yeah, we can talk to the greats, which, as you might well imagine, you shall see what happens here.
Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
What do you want?
I want out of here.
Forget it.
What kind of way is that to treat a guest? We won't give up that easily, will we?
No, Harvey, we shall not. In fact, I'm going to do it again just to annoy him.
Hey? Hello?
Don't make so much noise in there. What do you want?
Why is it so hot in here?
That might be due to the air conditioner being turned off.
What air conditioner? There's no air conditioner in here.
Do you think the doctor is stupid enough to have an exposed ventilation shaft in your cell? The air conditioner is hidden behind the padding, of course.
Is that so? An air conditioner behind the padding. That does make much more sense, of course.
That is a very important clue as to how we get out of here. But first, we have more pressing issues.
Where am I?
Honey, if I answered that question every time one of you loonies asked me, I wouldn't even have time to go to the bathroom anymore. Listen, honey, I'm not paid for talking. Anything else?
Yeah, I have a pretty important question.
Who am I?
You are by far the most annoying patient I've ever had to guard.
Patient? Am I sick then? I certainly don't feel sick.
Listen, sweetie, you're in a room with padded walls. Why don't you try to figure it out for yourself?
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm not insane. Isn't that so, Harvey?
Right, she isn't insane.
Do you hear? Harvey agrees.
You really are an odd couple, the both of you.
Why can't I remember anything?
I'm not going to explain that to you yet again. Only so you can forget it during your next treatment again.
Oh, sorry, I was getting a drink there. Okay.
Can you turn on the AC for me, please?
I'll have to think about that. If you keep quiet from now on, maybe later.
That doesn't really help us any. Let's go for the old-fashioned let me out, there's an emergency.
Let me out! This is an emergency!
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm a bit dizzy.
Well, that's probably because of the stale air in there. I suppose I could get up now, walk over to the controls of the AC, and provide you with some fresh air. But then again, maybe I won't.
I have to pee.
Ah, the good old I have to pee trick. Truly a classic. Do you honestly think you get to be a warden in an asylum for the insane if you ever fall for that one?
What if I really have to pee?
Yeah, very clever.
I really have to seriously, urgently go pee.
Don't try that with me. Just don't.
I'm hungry.
Dinner's at 6. It's a shame that all you'll get is bread and water again. It's free choice day at the cafeteria, you know.
Okay, I'm not going to ask about the weather because he literally goes on like a rant, like 2 paragraphs long about how exactly what it's like out there.
Oh, I'm mistaken. No emergency at all.
That's even better. Anything else?
Seriously, you're not missing much, trust me. Well, if trying to weasel our way out of here isn't going to work, let's try the old-fashioned buttering up to the guard.
I couldn't help but notice how skillfully you're guarding this door.
Ah, you noticed that, eh? So you might have also noticed that I have my own technique. I developed it at the last tournament. Yep.
Tournament for what, pray tell? But okay, let's play along.
Really? So you're a famous athlete? Do you play on a team or something?
Oh, I play golf. Mini golf. Yep.
Yeah, this guy seems totally trustworthy, and he's obviously telling us the truth. Let's swoon over his awesome athleticism.
Mini golf? I'm getting all dizzy.
And with good reason, sweetheart. You know what? I'll turn on the AC for you. You can cool off a bit that way.
And you're probably wondering, why did we want the AC on? Well, if it's behind one of these pads, and I believe every single square is a different pad, it's not just one over here and then one over here. No, I think it's like all these. Yeah, there's a lot of them. But how do we get to it? Can't take the table chairs. We don't have anything really sharp to deal with. So what can we use? I know, how about the chair?
Not without consulting my interior decorator.
Okay, let's try this.
I don't want a table that boring. Now maybe, if it was a pool table.
Edna, you're not really making this easy. Ah, can take a chair leg.
Holy cow! Detachable chair legs. Junk from the discount furniture dealer. Let's see how detachable this chair leg really is.
Now we're not done yet. If you try and scratch your way out with this.
That didn't do much now, did it? If only I had something pointy.
You don't have anything pointy. As you see, that is more of coiled.
A dull chair leg. Not exactly the best tool to escape from a padded cell.
I think it's very inconsiderate of Dr. Marcel not to provide a sledgehammer.
But how can we sharpen this? We obviously can't use it with the pads. I don't think the table works. I've never tried it. Let's see.
Oops. I broke my chair leg.
Yeah, baby! Let's trash the whole place!
Huh. That does work. I always just did this. Used it on the grates up here.
Freedom! Freedom!
What do you want?
I want out of here.
Forget it.
Yeah, I always use the grates. If you use the grates first, I think she basically applies pressure and sharpens it that way. I've never used the table before. It's actually pretty awesome. You can do multiple ways. Now, it's been a week or two since I played this, so I don't remember exactly which pad it is, so it's time to good old-fashioned elimination. That was not it. Alright. You'll know it when we get it. I think it was around in this area somewhere. I don't know where. No, it's a big area. I just sweep, but I'm pretty sure it's over. In this area. It has to be one of these three, I think. Or maybe over here. We have 5 left to go. Oh. Well. Success!
There's a draft coming from behind this gap.
Pay dirt. Oh, keep scratching the airy gap. Ah.
I hate grates. I can't unscrew it without some kind of tool.
Huh! You used to know how way back when.
What do you mean?
You used to be able to loosen screws with no tool before. That's what I mean.
That's a hint. You're supposed to use Harvey to the screw.
I could just cry, Harvey. I can't loosen these screws.
Aw, come on. You should be able to eat screws like that for breakfast. That certainly wouldn't have stopped you when you were little.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you used to be able to pull off a pretty cool trick.
I'm going to ask the really important question for a young lady.
Could I hold my breath for 10 minutes?
Not exactly that, but a couple of stupid screws would never have been an obstacle for you.
I must have been an extra laid-back kid. What else do you know?
That isn't how it works. Just remember, I'm a projection of your subconscious.
Nobody's perfect.
I can give your memory a boost. But you'll have to show me things that remind you of your childhood.
Like the screws?
Exactamundo.
And then?
Then I'll tempomorph us to the past.
Cool.
Yeah. And to show you what that means, let's try it.
I'm ready, Harvey.
Shall I tempomorph you to the past now?
Yeah. Tempomorph me to the past.
As you wish. Hold on.
This is actually a really unique mechanic, and I actually quite love it. Because it does give you a chance to explore Edna's past a bit. And it is actually quite full of character development.
So this is the past? It looks like our old basement at least. And look at me. I'm young.
We've jumped back about 10 years.
Don't I have to be careful now that I don't run over my own grandpa or something?
No more than usual. We're just observing your memory here.
Ah, I see. So I don't have to be careful in case I step on some dinosaur eggs.
Not if you can find any.
I know what day this is. My father locked me up in the basement because I teased the neighbor's boy. His name was Albert or...
Alfred. Alfred Marcel.
Alfred Marcel? Like in Dr. Marcel? Oh no!
You better believe it. He's the son of the doctor in charge of the asylum.
Whoa.
But this shouldn't be a concern for us. We're here to teach you the art of loosening screws without a tool.
All right then.
I have to get my bearings first. I'll go first, if you don't mind. We can take turns, okay?
Okay.
And here is where we introduce Harvey as a playable character. He controls just like Edna. You click, he walks. But what you can do is, say the rake here, you put it on this little toolbar here. If you're out a different screen from Edna, and then you drag it over Edna, and you can talk about that certain item.
Can you reach the window with a rake?
This almost sounds like it could work. I could give it a try, if you let me.
Of course, you can, just bring up any old thing and...
Maybe these rusty nails can help us out.
How do you reckon?
Well, I wasn't completely finished with planning yet.
Yeah, seemingly every little thing in the game has its own unique dialogue. There are some repeats, but very few that I can remember.
If you can paint yourself into a corner, maybe we can paint ourselves a way out.
Don't be ridiculous, Harvey.
Not be ridiculous? Why stop now?
Right.
Oh, I like Harvey. Marmalade. Oh, this should be worth a laugh.
Maybe the door will fall apart if we free the marmalade from the jar.
Considering how it used to smell, that might even be a good idea. But we'd check out before the door does. Remember, though, you're made out of terry cloth. You could catch fire from the stench alone.
I know, I hear all kinds of jokes about marmalade. I have no idea what it even is. But yeah, we're here to... Actually, I never did this.
Why are you hanging around? Make yourself useful.
Well, that's something I never did before. Actually, can we use this?
Ouch! Hot!
Yeah, that probably was not the wisest of ideas. And now, switch back to Harvey, and we go out the window.
Edna? Will you help me up there? Just for a second?
Yeah, I think I can manage.